Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. We are live on air. Welcome again, and our topic today is Islam and fascism. Now, not many people really dare to say the truth about Islam, and this world is full of hypocrisy, as usual. Nothing new. If I want to talk about Hitler and what he did to the Jews, that kind of talk is welcome, right? Unless it is an Islamic country, then you have to shut up. But in the same time, I don't know why they are forgetting that even Hitler himself, when he did kill millions of Jews, he was using Muslims. The first people who supported Hitler in killing the Jews, it was the Muslims. And actually, this was main reason, and actually I believe strongly this was based on an agreement between the Muslims and Hitler to kill the Jews. So why everybody want to talk about the fascism of Hitler and the fascism of many systems exist at that time, but nobody want to talk about the fascism which is we live today, and it exists since 1400 years ago. I believe this is always based on hypocrisy. In front of us, as we see in the screen, this is one of the examples of the fascism of Islam. Fascism is a belief that we are the best and the rest have to go. We are the best people, like whatever our ethnic group is. It can be me being a German, or me being a French, or me being an English, or Irish, or Japanese, or Chinese. It doesn't matter really. So it's a belief that there's a nation, and this nation is the best nation ever, and the rest have no right to exist. Not only to say we are the best, like I understand if somebody believes that he is the best, he's proud about his heritage, etc., no problem. But when you believe that you are the best and the rest have to be conquered and have to be killed, that is fascism. In the front of us here on the screen, we will share with you some hadith, and this is coming from Muhammad. Let us see this hadith first here. All right, and this is not a weak hadith, so Muslims cannot say this is a weak. Muslims confirm with no question that they are the best nation who came to existence. All right, and this is simply is a verse in the Quran. Like if you read the rest of the hadith, all of them they confirm that, but there is more details about this. So in chapter 3, verse number 10, the Quran says, "Kuntum khayru ummatin ukhrijat linnas." You are the best nation who came to existence. I have no problem with this really, if this is just about, you know what, because you worship me, I like you, etc., you're good, no problem. But this is not the case. Islam does not believe, or the system of Islam, Islam is an ideology of politics and fascism. It's not really a religion. It's not about worshiping God. It's about my kind and your kind, and we have to struggle who is going to demolish the other one. This religion cannot accept others to live with it. You have to be, if you want to live, you have to live as a slave, as a subdued, as we read in chapter 9, verse 29. So Islam does not accept sharing the earth. Islam is a religion, or let us say the political system, the kind of these days we hear too much the one world order government. Islam actually present that in many ways. All right, but we are lucky that this will never happen and cannot happen, because Islam is very much divided, so it cannot be in the future, regardless of how grow it's going to be, or the growth of this system. You are the best nation. You are the best of all mankind. Who is the one who's talking? Muhammad and Allah. Muhammad here is reporting what Allah said in the Quran. As you see, the verse here, this is a Quranic verse. If we click on it, I think it's going to take us to the Quran, and you will see the verse here, as we see with us here. For some reason is not going to the English one. Anyway, كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر. The Muslim, according to this verse, in chapter 3, verse number 10, have a duty. He is not only the best of mankind. No, he have a duty. His duty is to force, to force Islam on you. All right. Let me be sure that it's coming in your screen, or like I think it's not coming. This one. Let me switch to this one so you can see it with me, because look like I am now in different screen. After we click at that thing, let us go to the other one. All right, so here we go. This is the verse in the front of us. This is chapter 3, verse number 10. Sorry, verse 10 or 100. Yeah. So كنتم خير أمة أخرجت الناس. Maybe I'm wrong. It's verse number 100. And you have a duty to do. All right. If you go here, actually, let me go. Actually, the chapter is not coming correctly. This is why it's going to 100. And what's wrong with this page? Let me see if I can fix this. I cannot scroll down in it. I don't know why. Let us see if we can fix that. Look like we cannot fix it somehow. It's not responding at all. Anyway, so the verse in this chapter is saying clearly that we have, yeah, it's 110, I think, yeah. You have a duty as a Muslim. You are not only the best people or the best of the people, but you have a duty. And the duty is that you are going to be the one who enforce Islam in everybody. Everybody. It doesn't matter who. Let us try to jump to the verse. All right, here. Oh, this is not really what we want. I will try to fix this and see how we can go to the correct page. This page is not responding, so hold on. So obviously, this religion does not accept you as a person to be, to exist. And Islam put conditions for who can exist, who cannot exist. So if you are not a Muslim and you are not a Christian or a Jew, then you have to be killed. That is not that's not a question. This is a must. All right. So the second you are, here we go. We are on the right page now. Let us see it. This is chapter 3, verse number 110. You can choose any translation you want, which all is nothing but fabrication. I don't accept any of them. But as I said many times, I use them so people don't say he is making his own. Or let us say he is a Christian, he is making it look worse. You are the best of the people involved for mankind, enjoying what is right and forbidding what is wrong. Now, many maybe will not notice what does that mean. This is not a correct translation, actually. This is why I say, like, when you listen to people who speak about Islam, like, you know, with my respect to everybody, you listen to people like brother Sam Shamoun or David Wood or you know, James White. When those people, they will read the Quran, they cannot read it really because they are reading a translation, and translation is very deceiving. Translation of Muslims is nothing but fabrication. So you will not get really you won't even get close to the truth, because simply, even the one who supposedly claimed that he know about Islam, he himself is learning from a fabricated translation which is trying to make things look better. So I will show you right now. This is Yusuf Ali, right? Look at the translation of Yusuf Ali. I will choose different translation, and let us see how things will change. This is Shakir. You are the best of the nations. In there it was people, now nations. Which one of them is correct? There's a huge difference between best of the people and the best of the nation. If you don't understand, what does that mean? When I say the best of the nation, it's mean I am consider you a nation, not just a people. All right. So let us say you live in New York. When I say you are the best of the people of New York, I consider you the best of those people. You are one of them. But when I say you are the best of all nations, which means you are a nation different from the other nations, and this is where fascism starts. You know what I mean? This is why I say, and here the rest actually is very false. The translation here, like, and you enjoy what is right and forbid the wrong. The fact, if you read in Arabic, it says, تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر. They are the best because of what? Because they order to do the good. They don't practice it only. They order, تأمرون. And this is why I say the Muslim translation is nothing but a fabrication. You can go right now. You do not need to speak Arabic, by the way. You do not need to be a professional in Arabic. Go right now, open the verse in Arabic and copy the word I'm showing you. This is ta'murun, and paste in any software for translation, not necessarily Google, anything. You will see that ta'mur mean order. But in the translation it's saying and you forbid. This is not what the verse is saying. It doesn't say, and you know, look what it says here: forbidding what is wrong and enjoying what is right and forbidding what's wrong. That's not right. This is fabrication. You order to do what is right, and you forbid by order too from doing what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I say you will never learn Islam really from someone who speak English. No way. Let us say the names I'm mentioning, by the way, don't think I'm putting them down. No, this is not my point. Let us say my brother Sam Shamoun, who is a very close friend to mine, you know, his brother, my brother in Christ. He do not know Arabic, and he is going to tell you about this verse. He have to depend in the translation he have. And you can really lose a lot of the meaning in the translation, because simply this translation is meant in purpose to cover problems and shameful things in the Quran. So if you go now, let us see different translation. We saw only two translation until now. We'll go to Big Tar. You are the best community that has been raised up for mankind. This is not what the verse is saying. Look, the translation changing from people, nation to community. For sure, the correct one is nation. And in that translation, this is the only word is correct in the whole verse. The rest is fabrication. So look how they change the translation. Like, why all of them they are changing? What the word ummah have to do with community? Ummah is not a community. This is a very false translation. You are the best nation that has been raised up for mankind. This is not really correct too, because you are the best nation of all the nations between all mankind. What raised up for mankind? I brought many nations. I am the creator supposedly, and you are the best of all the nations I created. This is what the verse is saying. Then you enjoin the right conduct and forbid. And see, where is that? Where it says that? Where it says you enjoy? I want to see the word enjoy in the whole verse. Seriously, each one of them, he come with a translation. He said to us, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. But if you look the whole chapter, you will not see the word enjoy exist. It's not there. Like, where is the enjoy? Here we go. كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر. Where is the word enjoy? You were the best nation which created between all mankind. You order to do good, and you forbid, which means you order to forbid the bad, al-munkar. وَتُؤْمِنُونَ بِاللَّهِ, and you believe in Allah, etc. But there's no enjoy. So they took the word ta'murun because they don't want you to see that there is a connection here between why they are best nation, because they order, they enforce Islam. They switch the word they order to enjoy, and there is a huge difference between to order and to enjoy. Let us see the last translation we have here. Muhsin Khan. All right. You the true believer, Methodism, what is that? Where do you get this from? This is messed up. And his Sunnah, what is that? This guy is almost going to add a page to the verse does not exist. All of this is not exist in the verse. Anyway, you are the best people ever raised up for mankind. It doesn't say that. It says nation, not people. And again, you enjoin of al-ma'ruf. Enjoin. I'm not sure really what enjoin mean. Maybe I'm get my meaning wrong for it. What enjoin mean exactly? Maybe I'm wrong about their meaning. Enjoin. I never used this word before really. So I want to see really what enjoin mean. Instruct or urge someone. Yeah, but this is still not correct actually, because it is about ordering, not you instruct somebody to do. You force, you enforce, you enforce. This is why, what is the name of the police in Saudi Arabia? The name of the police of Saudi Arabia, it's called Al-Amru bil-Ma'ruf wa-Nahy al-Munkar. It's taken from here. Al-Amru bil-Ma'ruf wa-Nahy al-Munkar. This is the name of the police of Saudi Arabia, the Islamic police. And this is the same name for ISIS, the Islamic police of ISIS. And this is the same name for the Islamic police of Iran. And this is the same name of the Islamic police of Taliban. All of them, they have the same name. Al-Amru bil-Ma'ruf wa-Nahy al-Munkar. What those people they do? They walk in the street between people and see who is not going by the code of Islam, and they will beat the hell of you. As simple as that. A woman, she is not dressing correctly, they beat the hell of her and they arrest her. If she is walking alone without a husband or without a muhram, which means a male, a guardian, because you know Muslim women, she is a private part. She cannot walk along the street. Muslim women, she is a walking, excuse my language, she is a walking vagina. She is not a human in Islam, so she cannot walk alone in the street. So the religious police, which is al-amru bil ma'ruf wa nahy anil munkar, which is taken from chapter 3 verse 110, they will enforce Islam on the people. That what the verse is saying. Now we will prove that. I'm going to prove the meaning of this verse not from my own interpretation. We are going to prove it from Muhammad. Let us see what Muhammad he said about this. If we go to the hadith, we will see it says here actually in front of us, verse 3:110. All right, from his father, from the Prophet, saying about Allah Most High, saying, "You are the best people ever raised for mankind." All right. And then he continued about that there will be 70 nations and you are the best of them. So there is 70 nations in the world and you are the best of them. However, this doesn't give us really the meaning of the 110. So let us see different hadith so we can get the accurate meaning of this, and then we will have a better understanding. This is Sahih al-Bukhari. So Muslim cannot come with the shish kebab they always come with. They say this is weak and strong, etc. This is Sahih Bukhari. This is Sahih Hadith. So how the Muslims are the best people. How the Muslims can accomplish the title to be the best of people. He said, and listen carefully, I'm not the one who's saying that. Means the best of people for the people as you bring them with the chains on their necks till they embrace Islam. Do you see it? There is tons of videos in YouTube. They are saying the best, what the verse of the Muslims are the best. This is not about fascism. You know, I wish I can play, but Muslims, they are flagging videos if you play the videos and they are taking it down. But you can search it yourself and you see how much they fabricate and they lie. And they say the best of Muslims is the one who is kind to the Christians, the one who is the kind for his neighbor, the one who is kind for, they will say to you, even the Prophet, he says, be kind to your neighbor. Well, yeah, we know there's nobody there except Muslims. Where Muhammad lived, there's no neighbors or Christians no more. Everybody is killed. They will tell you the story where Muhammad, there was a Jewish guy who used to pee in his door and he used to throw garbage, and later the neighbor, he became a Muslim, which is nothing but a fabrication. Muhammad, he killed all the Jews. Muhammad killed all the Christians, and there's no neighbors except Muslims. It's forbidden in Saudi Arabia until now to have even a grave in Saudi Arabia if you are not a Muslim, which means Islam, the fascism of Islam, the paranoia of Islam, the phobia of Islam is unlimited, not limited only to the living one of us, is going far even to you when you are dead. Even when you are dead, you are risky and scary and terrifying for the religion of Islam, to the point they cannot have your grave if you are a Hindu or a Buddha or an atheist or a Christian or a Jew. It doesn't matter. Having your grave in Saudi Arabia is a risk. Not only this, it have to do with racism. The reason they cannot have your grave in the land of Islam, like the Holy Land, is the following. If we go to the Qur'an, We will see. I will go to different verse now. All right. We will see where the Quran consider us to be najis. يا أيها المشركون يا أيها الذين آمنوا sorry إنما المشركون نجس. Oh, you believe, those who they are mushrikeen. Who is mushrikeen, by the way? Mushrikeen is Christians, Jews, and everybody. Everybody is not worshiping Allah. Is najis. What najis mean? Let us see a translation. Again, we will show you the fabrication of Muslims when they translate. Oh, you believe, truly the pagans are unclean. What unclean, man? Najis is unclean. There's a huge difference between unclean and najis. Najis is not about being your hand is clean or you take a shower or not. This is not what the verse is saying. Najis is about you being filthy unbeliever, not filthy because you are unbeliever. You are filthy, not because you are a human. You are filthy. No. So what kind of filthy this filthy is? The filthy, the one who don't believe in Islam. Anyone don't believe in Islam is a filthy. And then what we will do with him? It's forbidden for him to be in Mecca. All right. So those people, and here, by the way, they say they cannot approach the sacred mosque. All right. They cannot approach the sacred mosque. The Muslim, they will say to you, you know what? This is our holy mosque. We have the right to forbid you from going there. This is a false story. You are forbidden actually from entering even Saudi Arabia. And right now the Muslim, they practice forbidding you from entering Mecca and Al-Medina, two holy cities in Saudi Arabia. You can search right now. You can go to Google and you will see that in Google there's a roads for Christians and road for roads for Muslims and road for non-Muslims, regardless if they are Christians or not. And you cannot enter this highway. It's the same as in South Africa not long time ago when it was divided between the black and white. And the Muslim, they speak about racism when Islam is religion of fascism. Imagine we make walls for we make wall between us and between Muslims, and we make them live in different city, and we forbid them from using certain highway. Muslims talk about the racism of the white man, but they will not tell you about the racism of Islam. Let me find you the pictures from Google. All right, so I can share with you in the screen what I'm talking about. Because sometimes it's hard to believe, huh? Sometimes it's hard to believe that this is true. Here we go. There's roads for Muslims and there's roads for non-Muslims. So if you are a Muslim, like you see those are if we click at any of those pictures, this is in the highway. This is like open wide. It's not really, they are not ashamed of it or shy about it. It is in the street. It's in the middle of the street and everybody can see it. And nobody of your government and your false fabricated hypocrite leader is there to say shame on you. How you can make a roads for Muslims and road for non-Muslims. You see here it says for non-Muslims. You take this sign, Muslims only. You go this way. If you take the wrong exit, you are dead. You are filthy who enter a holy land. Your blood is free to be shed. That is the truth. That is fascism. Muslims are the clean, non-Muslims are the dirty. Actually, if you work in Saudi Arabia, you will see that if you have residency, let us say you are going to work. Let us say there's two Pakistani people going to Saudi Arabia, two Pakistani. One is a Christian, one is a Muslim. The Pakistani Muslim, they will give him white ID or white book because he's a Muslim. The Christian, they will give him a brown one because he is a filthy pagan. So the police, they will stop you in this checkpoint and they will say, show me your ID, your residency. So if your residency is a brown and you are entering the highway where it says Muslims only, you are dead. All right. Your residency is going to decide where you go. If you are, the color will decide it. The color for the brown for non-Muslims, the white for the Muslims. So when somebody speak about the no-go zone, like I saw an actor, I forgot his name. He's a stupid silly actor. He's a British, I think. I'm not sure really if he's a British or he is. I forgot his name. I'm not really interested of his name. But he is a very silly actor. He made, you know, he made a video about no-go zone, and he was attacking Fox News and etc. station for speaking about the no-go zone. But because he is an idiot, as most of those actors, you know, didn't know that this is true. Muslims have no-go zone, regardless of the location. You know, let us start from Mecca. Let us start from the city of Medina. Let us start from Saudi Arabia. Even there's no-go zone for dead body, which means if you are dead, you cannot stay there. This is no-go zone too. Not only you are forbidden from entering, you know, certain cities in Saudi Arabia, you are filthy. You cannot even have a grave, and this is no-go zone for after death. Not only when you are alive. Let us say maybe this is the only religion who even after death they practice no-go zone. Like you can work in Saudi Arabia, but you cannot die there. Here we go. I found his. I found this idiot. His name is what? I'm trying to find his name. Russell Brand. Russell Brand. All right. No, I'm not in Paltalk. For those who are asking me, I am not in Paltalk for a very simple reason. You know, I'm not going much into Paltalk because simply, you know, there's people, they go there just for entertainment. You know, I noticed that there's many fake Christians there, and they make me really sick. You know, I want to speak to those who want to learn, really Christians who they are really interested in education, not in entertainment. You know, many, they come there just to laugh and have fun and etc., but nobody is real. And there is many reasons for me. Maybe I don't want to change the topic, but you asked me, the one who's asking me in the text here. You know, you know that many of you asked me to make a donation, right? Like how we can help you in your mission, how we can donate to you, and always I say it's okay, I'm fine with it, no problem, I do not need it. And then I decide to do it, and then after all this, I found that only 21 people, they decide to help, which is very, very disappointing. You know, like I have millions of people watch my videos. My videos are all over YouTube, and I receive text messages from everybody. And when I open my chat room, I have like 80 if the room is sleeping, you know, like 80 people, and still you get only 21 people who they are willing to help in donation. So it's obviously there's a lot of fake people around, and I'm trying to stay away from them. You know, like I'm not asking anyone to do anything. You know, you don't want to donate, no problem, but I don't like the fake one. Don't talk to me. I don't want to associate with you. I'm talking to the real one, and the real one, they're not, you know, like You can tell who they are. All right. So you know, Paltalk became. I might go once a while there, just to put the Muslims into their size again, like resize them again from time to time. Uh, but you know, I'm not really too much into Paltalk anymore. Fake people, very fake. And not only this, they speak about you in your back. Uh, so I am here for the really Christians, and not only Christians, even those who are not Christians, they are welcome to listen. Atheists, etc. If you have a questions, feel free to ask me. I'm not asking anyone for any return. This is not my objective of what I do. But in the same time, I don't wanna be around the fake one. They make me sick. As simple as that. Now I might open from time to time in Paltalk, but this is why you notice in the last few days I did not open in Paltalk, because, as I said, you know, people, they go there, they want to laugh, they want to have fun. I open there for 10 hours, you know, and obviously nobody care, you know, fake people. Anyway, those who they made a donation, I'm very grateful for them, even though they are just 21 people, but those are really, let us say, they mean a lot to me. But at the same time, it's kind of sad, because after all what we do, I have thousands and thousands of videos in YouTube, and then I got only 21 people. They say, we want to help you. You know, as I said before, I wish like each, like I have $1 donation, all right, and I have let us say 398 supporters. That would make me feel good. Just $100 from each. It's not just about, you know, like you know, about donation. It's about how many. This is really very very weird. You know, if I'm a Muslim, you will see how much the Muslims, they will care for what I do. But obviously Christians, this is why you see Muslims, they can accomplish more things. They build mosque in every corner. They have conferences, etc. Until now, nobody is even inviting me to a church to teach, because Christians, generally speaking, they are not Christians no more. You know, they are just going to the church for a social club. You know, I'm doing this. I was invited to Asia to do seminars, but I'm not invited in America yet. You know, they invite James White, the one who know nothing about Islam. You know, obviously Christians today, they are, or majority of them, you know, they are politically correct, and they are looking for someone politically correct like this guy. Like this guy, he will be invited. He will be more than welcome. This idiot we see in front of us on the screen, this person is more than welcome to be in any church, even though his mouth the most filthy mouth ever you can imagine. So we have a problem, and for me, it doesn't make any difference for me, because I'm always used to do things by my own. The Muslim, they think I have an army behind me. They think I have a team, I have secretaries, I have etc. And God knows I'm a poor guy. I have nobody. All right. But it's very important that if you are really a Christian and you think that there's a target to accomplish, is to help that target. How we can reach to that target. You see, the Muslims, they have thousands and thousands of videos in YouTube in order to defeat our videos. They spend a lot of money. They manipulate the mind of those people who they are very you know, ignorant. Like, you know, ask yourself, this guy Russell, what made him this way? I mean, what made him piece of trash? Seriously. Because we are not there. The Christians are not there. The Christians are not exist. The Christians are just Christians by name. Nobody want to open his mouth. Nobody dare to say the truth. Nobody dare to stand up, and nobody dare to fight for his belief. The Christians go the mice play, right? So what we see here, we see, you know, we see like I want really Christians to be with me, seriously. I want people who they are real, they are passionate, and they support. I don't care about donation, by the way. I'm not talking about donation. Don't think that. You see, I did what I do for years and years and years without donation. All right. This is not the issue. The issue is when you need them, they are not there. When you want them, they are not there. Who is there then? People like this guy, people like Shabir Ali, people like James White who defend Islam. This is why you see the Muslims, they are inviting him to conferences. Like imagine Muslims inviting Christian Prince to a Muslim conference. They would never do that. That will be crazy, huh? To happen, because they know that is not good. So we have to fix the problem, and we can fix the problem. And I'm saying I'm disappointed, but in the same time, remember the Messiah. You see, I'm talking about I have 21 people who really support what I do, which means I was lucky more than my Lord. The Messiah have 12. One of them was a cheater. So almost I have it twice more than more than what he got as a support. So this is not a bad number, but this is telling me. But in the time of the Messiah, this is the first people who believe. So we understand why. But now we have almost 3 billion Christians, and we have go on YouTube. You will never find a page in YouTube speaking about Islam. It's not showing my videos there. There's no way. Sometimes I look at my videos, how many videos I did. This is scary. Thousands and thousands. And then I get 21 people. That's really a shame. Maybe I need to promise some versions, and then more people will come. Anyway, so I asked you regarding Paltalk. Let us go back to our topic. This idiot here in front of us, and I call him idiot because he's an idiot. He made a video making fun of those who say there's Muslims believe in no-go zone. But if this idiot, he opened the Quran, he will see the no-go zone in front of his eyes. It's there. Like how we can fix this problem with those people? Like you ask any of those actors, he will give you the same answer as this idiot. Actually, look at this crazy stupid idiot. He is making a video sitting in his bed, and he is half naked. Very silly, very stupid. Listen to him. And sometimes even I say to myself, how people get famous? Seriously, how people get famous? I open my TV just to see the weather news, and then you will see how stupid who is everyone in the TV. Fake smile, fake face, fake lips, fake cheek, fake faces, fake eyes, fake eyelashes. Everything is fake. Everybody you see in the TV is fake, because we have fake education. Until now they are teaching in school that crusade are bad people, when the crusade is the one who saved the West. We cannot have better mind and education and history unless we are truthful. Until now we have a presidents, and we have leaders, and we have actors who say Islam is a good religion, it's a great religion. Where they got this from, I have no idea. This religion killed more than what Hitler killed. A lot more. We can't even compare. Why people cannot see? Why people are blind? Because simply the Christians are not there. The Christians, people who watch, you see, let us say, let us make it funny here. We should say maybe once upon the time there was a Christians. Once upon the time there was a Christian. It's like, like a magical story now. It's not exist no more. And those Christians, once upon the time, they used to accept to be given to be food for lions and tigers to defend their faith, the faith they belong to. Once upon the time. And this is the difference between what we have today and what we have before. And this is why Christianity was able to spread everywhere, because you have people who have extreme belief and faith, and they are willing to do whatever it's going to take to do it. Today, people are worried even to make a little voice video speaking by their voice, speaking about Islam. Um, I'm reading a question here. I was talking to a Muslim about hadith, and he said even if the hadith sahih, you cannot just use it. He said that you need the hadith to be logical. You know, it's very funny when a Muslim speak about the hadith have to be logical. Is your Quran logical? Like, is it logical when you tell me that there is a flying carpet? Is it logical when you tell me that there's virgins waiting for me in the heaven? Is it logical when you tell me that the ant and Sulaiman, he laughed when he heard the ant saying to her friends, hide or I will crush you? Is it logical to say that Muslims are clean and the rest of the world are dirty, filthy? So when a Muslim speak about logic, since when actually the word logic is against Islam, you know that? Because this is not a Muslim term. Muslims do not believe in logic. It's against Islam to think logically. I don't want to change the topic right now, but you know, there's millions of things in the Quran is not logical. Is it logical Allah he sent an angel to Muhammad and he squeezed him 3 times saying to him read, and still Muhammad can't understand? And Muhammad go home and he was snoring and shivering and scared, and yet he have no idea what's happening. He go to the grocery store guy, the cousin of Khadija, she tell him what the problem, and then the guy there who never saw the angel, he is the one who discovered the name of the angel, and he told Muhammad just you became a prophet. The one who became a prophet do not know, and the one who do not, who was not there, the one who was not a witness, the one who have no idea what happened, the one who heard the story, he know the name of the angel, and that Muhammad became a prophet. So it's very funny when a Muslim speak about logic. So let me tell you why he's saying that. Because it's not logical, we reject it, which means it is stupid. Because if we accept it, that will make our prophet a stupid fool. You get the point? They try to hide behind logic. They say, well, this is not logical. Well, your religion is not logical, and now you are telling me. And by the way, how come it was not logical for the last 1400 years? Now it's not logical? You know what I'm saying? It was okay for the last 1400 years, and nobody have a problem with it. But today, people, they became, let us say, science and school and etc. So it became, it's a stupid. So we have to say there's a problem here. It's not really accurate. The Prophet never said that. But the Prophet was saying that for the last 1400 years, and not even one Muslim complained. Like, is it logical when the Quran says that the sperm of the man come from the backbone and the ribs of the woman? Is it logical the Quran says that the sperm of the man became a clot, congealed the blood? What logical? Like, come on. A man is speaking about logic. Is it logical the Quran says that Allah will insert in the anus of a human being a chain is bigger than every ring of this chain is have more iron in it, more than all the iron in the earth? Is that logical? This is Quran. So it's very funny to speak about logic in Islam. We go back to our topic. If any of you guys have any question about the topic, let me know. Yeah, is it logical to kiss the black stone as an example? Is it logical to pray in the direction of the Kaaba? Is it logical? You see, in order to be logical, they have to believe that the earth is flat. How somebody can pray into the direction of the Kaaba if he live in New York? You know what I mean? The only way maybe to do it, if you put your head in the toilet seat and then you face Mecca, because Mecca is in the other side of the earth. It's logical to pray to the direction of the Kaaba if the earth is a flat as a mirror, not only just a flat as a mirror. But the earth is not. But because the one who made the Quran, he taught the Muslims that the earth is a flat, like if we go in the Quran, even though we are changing the topic now, but it's okay, we will go back, no problem. The whole point is okay, besought. If you go to chapter 71 verse number 19, it says that it is Allah who made for you the earth as a carpet. It's flat. For sure there's many verses, Allah has made the earth for you as a carpet. Is that logical? Somebody will say to you the Bible says that. Actually the Bible says the opposite. What they will say to you, the Bible says that the Bible speak about the four corners of the earth. This is a metaphorical meaning. We use it until now. We use it until now. That is not what the Bible says, because the Bible says it clearly that the spirit of the earth, the ball of the earth, which is hanged on nothing. Imagine thousands of years ago, the Bible is telling us that the earth is hanged on nothing. It's an empty space, and it is in the shape of a ball, and this is in the Bible. But in the Quran, the earth is flat. This is why you see in the hadith where Allah, he says supposedly he is candid down every night at the third part of the night, and he asked the followers, who is the one who invoked me? I made a video about it. We can go and watch it. So it's very funny when a Muslim speak about logical. The Muslims, they have their own logic. As an example, like I saw a video of a Muslim convert. I think his name is Abdul Rahman Green. Very funny, stupid. I'm not insulting, by the way, by saying stupid. I'm just describing. He says to you, the Bible is written by John. John who? The Bible written by Luke. Luke who? The Bible written by Matthew. Matthew who? Okay, I will go with you. Okay. The Quran speak about Prophet Idris. Idris who? The Prophet speak about Yahya. Yahya who? Zachariah who? Isa who? Even Muhammad, nobody knows who is his parents. I can show you tons of names in the Quran, nobody knows who they are. Even the stupid writer of the Quran, he think Pharaoh, which means the Pharaoh, all right, is a person, his name is Pharaoh. So Pharaoh who? Can you tell me who is this Pharaoh? When the Quran says, and we recover you from the people of Pharaoh. Who is the people of Pharaoh and who is Pharaoh? Who is Pharaoh? And we sent after them Moses with our sign to the Pharaoh. Which Pharaoh? I challenge the Muslim to tell me which Pharaoh, but because the idiot who made the Quran, he think Pharaoh is a man, his name is Pharaoh. When Moses spoke to the Pharaoh, like as an example, chapter 7, verse 104, Moses said to the Pharaoh, hey Pharaoh. What do you mean, oh Pharaoh? You see it, guys? Moses, look in here. We have a guy, his name is mentioned. His name is Moses. The other guy is Pharaoh. Who is Pharaoh? I challenged all the Abduls in the world to tell me who is Pharaoh. Who is Mr. Pharaoh there? Anyone can tell me? If there is any Muslim is watching, please let me know. All right, I will be happy to see your answer. So Moses said to Pharaoh, you see in the gospel, the story speaking about the Pharaoh, and obviously it's coming clear that Pharaoh is a title of the king. Here Pharaoh is a name of a person. And this person, like Muhammad, will marry the wife of the Pharaoh. Asiya, the wife of the Pharaoh. What Pharaoh? How come Asiya have a name but the Pharaoh has no name? So the logic of Muslims is very funny. It's out of logic. Actually, I made a video before. It's about the God of Islam is the God of the Bible, and I took it off because I missed some points. I need to make another video about it. I spoke about Moses and about those stories. I will make a video again about it. Now let us go back to our topic, which about racism. Islam as a religion, as we saw here, encourage Muslims not only to believe in Allah. To believe in Allah actually is not important. You see, Islam is not really focusing in Allah. Islam focus on Muhammad. Muhammad is the issue. Muhammad is Allah. Allah is just a name to use. He is not there. He does not exist. Nobody saw him. Nobody heard him. Muhammad himself never spoke to him. The important is Muhammad. You see, in the Middle East, Muslim, they say the F word to Allah in the street, everywhere. But you don't hear somebody saying the F word to Muhammad. For they worship Muhammad more than Allah. A lot more. Actually, if you insult the Prophet, you will be killed. If you insult Allah, they give you 3 days to repent. So Muhammad is more important than Allah himself, for Allah doesn't exist. Even the Quran don't require you to believe in Allah and obey Allah as much require you to believe in Muhammad and to obey Muhammad. All right, those are verses in front of us. Chapter 3 verse number 32, chapter 3 132. All of them is about obeying Muhammad. As an example, chapter 4 verse number 59. Let us go to Yusuf Ali funny translation. O ye who believe, obey Allah and obey the messenger, and those charged with authority among you. If you differ in anything among yourself, refer it to Allah and to his messenger. Now, how you can refer to Allah? Can they speak to Allah? No. Have they ever met Allah? No. Have Allah spoke to them? No. Who is there? The Prophet, the messenger. So Islam is the center of the world. Actually, even when the Muslims, like as an example, if you see the Muslims translation, like just to show you, you know, the Muslims, they say peace upon him, right? Or the Prophet, SAW. SAW. What is SAW? Usually Muslim, they use peace upon him, but the fact there's no peace upon him. It is sallallahu alayhi wasallam. This is SAW. What sallallahu alayhi wasallam? Praying on Muhammad. Allah praying on Muhammad and salute Muhammad. Muhammad is the God. It's not Allah. Let us see. Let us go here. Let us go and see how Allah ordering the Muslims. Sometimes the search engine doesn't bring. Look at this. Inna Allah wa malaikatahu, Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi ya ayyuha nabi ya ayyuha alladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. Look at this verse, chapter 33, verse number 56. If you have Quran on your side, open it and laugh with me. And look at the Muslim translation. This is why I confirm always, learning Islam from someone don't speak Arabic is a waste of time, because he himself will be deceived. All right, let me show you a different translation, just to show you how translation changed. This is Yusuf Ali. Take a look, and we will go back to Shakir. We will go back to Biktal and see how translation changed. Yusuf Ali. Allah and his angels send a blessing on the Prophet. O you that believe, send ye blessing on him and salute him with all respect. Hold on. If Allah is sending a blessing, do the angels need to send more blessing? Like, where the angels receive a blessing anyway? You see, when I say to someone bless you, I'm not the one as a blessing you. I'm saying may God bless you. This is how it is. Blessing come only from God. But look in here, according to this verse, if this translation is accurate, just to show you why this translation is fabrication, Allah and his angels, what they do? Send blessing on the Prophet. But this is mean the blessing source is Allah and angels, and that means Allah and angels are gods. For angels cannot send the blessing unless it's coming from God. So Allah and his angels send a blessing on the Prophet. O you that believe, send ye blessing on him. You see, the translation here is messed up. Now we have Allah and angels and people send a blessing on the Prophet. I don't know if my idea is clear to you or not. You can ask me, by the way, in the question side, you know, you can do that in case you do not know in video. There's an option you click to share and you can ask your question. Guys, if Allah is God and he sent a blessing, do I need the blessing of the angels? And then do I need the blessing of the mankind? Allah and the angels and mankind, they are doing one job. What they are doing? Sending blessing on the Prophet. The Prophet is in the middle of the universe, and Allah, the angels, the mankind sending blessing. Hey Muhammad, stay in the middle. Everybody, let us send the blessing. Blessing, 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 Muhammad, blessing. Allah sending blessing, the angels sending blessing, the mankind sending blessing, and Muhammad is covered by blessing, and Muhammad do not know what to do with blessing, and Muhammad is walking, go blessing. Like, come on. Is that a blessing show? Is that the logical? That God and his angels are sending a blessing? Do Muhammad need all this much of a blessing? By now Muhammad, he have more blessing than anyone in the world. He do not need all this blessing. So this is not a blessing. The word in Arabic, as we see it here, Inna Allaha wa malaikatahu yusalluna. Ask any Muslim, what the word yusalli mean? You say pray. Pray. So how the word yusalli became blessing? The Muslims here, they have a problem in this verse, because the fascism of Muhammad, let us say the selfishness of Muhammad here appear, that Allah himself and the angels and mankind, all of them, they are created to do one thing, to send a blessing on him, according to the translation. But the fact here is to pray on him, to pray. The problem with the word yusalli is, when the Muslim they say Allah he pray, Allah pray to who? Allah is praying to who? You know, when a Muslim says to us, Jesus in the Bible he pray, how you explain that? Well, this is very easy to explain, because we believe in the Trinity. Do you Muslims believe in the Trinity? Like, is Allah is Jesus and he is praying to the Father? For us, Jesus praying to the Father is not a problem, for we believe in the Trinity, the Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit. Allah praying and the angels praying. Hold on. Allah and the angels praying on Muhammad. That does not make sense, and it's very stupid, because if Allah he choose Muhammad already, he is the best of mankind and he is the best of the people. Then how Allah and why Allah need to pray on him, and even to keep sending blessing, and even to ask people to send a blessing, and even to ask the angels to send a blessing? Isn't it enough that you blessed him already? But Muhammad, he created Islam to be the center. He is God. Allah is just a name to use. You worship Allah, you don't worship Allah is not really important. The important is to be the slaves of Muhammad. And the front title, the banner is, we are the slaves of Allah, and Muhammad is just a man. But in fact, as you see, Allah, the angels, the mankind, they are slaves of Muhammad. I wish there is a Muslim here. Actually, I tried to use, there's a program, it can give us a phone number to call, so we can receive phone calls. I will see in the coming time we broadcast again if we can use that, so you guys, you can share with me, because I would like to hear your opinion, and if anyone have a question by voice, I will be happy to hear it. If there is any question in the for those who they are listening, if there's anything I did not cover, you think I missed in this topic, if there's anything you think I missed, please remind me, and I will be happy to answer. So now we go back still in our topic, which is the fascism of Islam. The fascism of Islam, not only about forcing you to practice Islam. No, it's about you will be killed. You see, I can, let us say, be like harsh on you, scream in your face, says to you, you should do that, this is a shame to do this, etc. No, Islam does not go for that, you know. If you drink in Islam actually four time, you should be killed. 4 time, not 5 time, not 6 time, not 7 time. Just drinking. If you drink beer in Islam 4 time, you are dead. So this is a fascism religion because it does not accept you to practice anything else, and it goes to the very simple details of your life: what you drink, what you eat, what you say, what you dress, how you look like, what to say, what not to say, how to cook, how not to cook, and what to cook, what not to cook, what to eat, what not to eat, and you know, even though like everything, this religion, even about sex, even having sex in your private life, Islam is involved. And the religion of Islam, you have no life, and you are no one. There is a hadith just to show you how this religion, like I think we spoke about this one, to show the fascism, that Allah, you know, have an order for the Muslim. Just to remind you of this hadith, all right? Maybe you should take reference in your side. I will show it one more time before we go. This is Sahih al-Bukhari, variant number 6, book 60, hadith number 80. All right. So the best Muslims is the one who bring people into Islam and the chain in their necks, which mean by violence and by war. You attack them, you force them, they like it, they don't, they have to embrace Islam, or death is waiting. Now, Islam forbid you, even if you are a person who want to work in farming, you know. Let me show you. If you are a person who is a farmer, you are a person who like to do farming. Let me stop the screen so you don't get dizzy by me scrolling, because I know it's annoying, the screen. I will stop it until I get the hadith. If you have any agriculture tools in your home, Allah, He curse you. This is how bad Islam is. Then the question, why Allah, He want to forbid us from having agriculture tools? And if we do, who is going to do farming for us? Who is going to be the one who will feed us? I found the hadith. Let us show it in the screen. Read with me, please. This is Sahih al-Bukhari, and this is the hadith number. All right. Let us see what it says. This is reported from the Prophet himself. I saw some agriculture equipment and said, I heard the Prophet saying, there is no house in which this equipment enters except that Allah will cause humiliation to enter it. What do you think? Allah will cause you big problems. You will be humiliated. Why? Because you have agriculture equipment. Let us say now you live in England, or you live in Africa, you live wherever, and you are a farmer. You have a tractor, you have you know, anything for farming. Allah will humiliate you. You are a very disgusting person. Anyone can tell me in the text why? Why do you think Muhammad is against you to have agriculture equipment? What is the reason? Anyone can figure it out with me? I'm going to wait to see if there's any answer here. Anyone can tell me? I want to see if you guys are awake and with me in the in the conversation. Why Muhammad don't want you to have those equipment? What the problem? What will happen if we have it? Look like nobody have an answer. No one? No one. All right. Look at this. If you work in agriculture, that's mean what? That's mean you are a peaceful man who work for a living, you stay home, you live in your village peacefully. Muhammad don't want a nation of farmers. It's not your job to farm. This is the job of those who we will enslave. We will conquer other nations. They will farm for us. They will feed us, and we will take their money and their women, and we will take them and their land, and they will be serving us. I want a nation of war warrior. I don't want a nation of farmers. So being a farmer, being a villager, being someone who do agriculture, it's a shameful thing in Islam. What is the most honor you get in Islam is to go and do jihad, not to do farming. Because remember, the fascism we are speaking about need what? Need force. You cannot practice fascism without force. Otherwise, your fascism is useless. You cannot practice it. You cannot enforce it. So Muhammad, he wanted force, and that force cannot happen by followers who they do farming and normal life, like, you know. And that goes for everything, by the way. A builder, a clothes maker. This is not your job as a Muslim. This is why Muslims, you will see, if not until not long time ago, Muslims have no jobs. Muslims are just war people. They don't really have a job. They don't have any skills. They are not the one who make clothes. You see, you go in the Middle East, you will see that those who used to make everything was the Christians. The Muslims occupy them. The one in the market, the one in the store, the one in the manufacturer, the one who make clothes, the one who make jewelries, even the one who makes swords is not a Muslim. When the Muslims attack Spain, they took the ships from the Aramaic people. Aramaic people is the one who make them. They forced them to make it. When the Muslims occupy Spain, it was not the Muslims who built those palaces. It was the Christians, who they brought them from everywhere. The most beautiful mosque exists in the world is not built by Muslims. You have to understand that, and you have to remember that. All right. So when a Muslim, he speak about you know, like go to they call it Andalusia, by the way. The Muslims until now, they refuse to call Spain Spain. They call it Andalusia because they have a dream to have it back. That's why you go, if you go to ISIS, you will see that the map of Spain is included. For Muslims should not leave ever a land they took once. All right. If we go and search for jihad in the hadith, Let us see here. Let me, like, even if you do jihad, if you arm the army, if you make donation, by the way, is a jihad, you know. Let's see, what is tourism for Muslims? Even tourism, you see, like if you see this hadith here as an example, it says, the Prophet said, inna siyahata ummati al-jihad fi sabilillah. The translation is false. Here it says the travel of my people is jihad. The fact is not travel, it is siyah, tourism. Tourism. You see a Muslim having fun? Tourism is jihad, because it's fun to go and kill the enemy. So travel is not an accurate word here. You can copy this word siyaha and take it to Google translation, and you will see that the word siyaha means tourism, travel to for fun. Inna siyahata ummati al-jihad fi sabilillah. The fun of my nation of tourism is tourism which is for the sake of Allah, to do jihad for the sake of Allah. That is Islam. And fascism need such a tool to encourage people. This is why the Quran says, you see, by the way, I finished my third book. I just sent it yesterday for proofreading, so I hope soon we will be able to publish it. And now I'm back to work in my book number 4. Soon we will have it published. If you go to chapter 8, verse number 65, look what the verse says. يا أيها النبي حرض المؤمنين على القتال. If you go to the translation, you will see it says, O Prophet, rouse the believers to fight. Like it's encourage the believers to the word harrid, it's more than rouse and encourage. Actually, it is like, you know what, make them go crazy for it, you know, like encourage them, but in a the word harrid is like, you know, make reasons for it to happen. You know, you have to encourage it in with reasons, and you know, which is the virgins, the blondie, the money, the booty. You see, jihad have reasons. You know, many they think jihad is doing, the Muslims are doing jihad for Allah. No, it's a very great business. You go in Syria, you will see ISIS, the salary of each one of them is really a very high salary, and they get free women, a lot of beautiful women, young ones. They exchange women for for them it's fun. This is why he said my, you know, jihad is tourism. Tourism, it's fun, it's a travel, because you do jihad, you make a lot of money, you bring a lot of girls home, beautiful one, the old one you put them in the kitchen, the beautiful one you put them in the bed to dance for you, to do belly dancing, and this is legal, this is halal. You are not committing adultery in Islam if you do that. Even married women. This is why you see in the Quran it says that it's forbidden for you married women, except those who they are, you capture, you know. So it's forbidden for you to have sex with married women. This one, oh, hold on. It's forbidden for you to have sex with married women except the one who they are your right hand process. Your right hand process is the one you can have sex always with, and it doesn't matter really if they are married or not. It doesn't matter. So this is why it's a great business. It's fun. It's a travel. It's a siyaha. It is a tourism to go and do jihad for the sake of Allah. The guy who go back home, he go for war, he go back home with 5-6 girls, and like this is why actually they were attacking the Yazidi more than other people, because Yazidi are very beautiful. I don't know if you saw the picture of the Yazidis people. Yazidis, those have nothing to do with the Arab. They have the same look, the same as the original Syrian, the original Iraqi, and Syrian. They are very good looking. They are not like the Arab. So actually the Yazidi, they are blonde. The Yazidi, they are blonde. They have blue eyes, green eyes. So the Muslims are crazy for them. This is why they launch the attacks on them like dogs. Everybody want to take a bite, because they know that their women is so beautiful, so let us attack them. So everyone go back home and he have like 12 or 13 girls as his shares, and then they exchange those women. Actually, there's a video. Let me see if I can show it to you, just to show you where they used to put those girls. Like, they don't even put them inside their houses. I mean, they capture them, they put them in cages, like even animals. We want to do that to animals, trust me. We try to find the video. I will try to find it and show you how they put them. They put them like they have holes in the ground, and there's a video actually I posted before, but I don't wanna show it because it's really disgusting. How they are kidnapping the women from their husbands, and the women, they start screaming, and it's very, very, very disturbing. But I will try to show you how they jail them. Yeah, look, this is a Yazidi girl. I'm going to show you on the screen just to give you an example. In this video, she is saying, the title, I did not watch it. The title says that even they have joint sex, like 10 men having sex with one woman. All right, look at her, this poor woman. All right, this is Yazidi. You see, they have light skin, they are blonde people, they are different. This is why they are so desperate to go and attack them. Poor people. What is their guilt? They are not Muslims. You see, even her child, his hair is blonde. You see the child? You remember Muhammad, he said, let us attack the Romans so we can get the blondie. Let us attack the Roman so we can get the blondie. So why he want to attack the Roman? To get the blondie. This is why the verse saying, encourage the Muslims to go for war. So how we can encourage them? By saying Allah will love you? No, by women's sex. You will get sex slaves. Don't you want to get those blondie girls? Look at this beautiful girl. Look at you. You are maybe 60 years old, and you are, etc., and nobody will look at you no more. Now you can go and get like a 13 years old girl. Beautiful girls. Why you will not go for war? And this is actually the truth about Islam, you know. I can show you tons of videos about those filthy. This is like, and the funny, you see people saying to you, ISIS is not Islam. Well, did Muhammad, he kidnap women? Did Muhammad rape women? Did Muhammad bring women as booty? Come on, hypocrisy. Nobody want to say the truth. Everybody, they are afraid of just from the terrorism. You see, the more Muslims they hit, the more those people get coward. Look at those young girls. Look, what is their fault? Islam. Go get them from your family. They destroy them. Look at them. They are not alive. Look at their eyes. Look at their faces. They became like ghosts. This is Islam. But nobody wanna see the truth. Or if they see it, they don't want to talk about it, you know, because today the hypocrisy is a way of the way you want to live. Be hypocrite. Just be hypocrite. Say what people like to hear. Even in churches, you know, you go to the church right now. Go to your priest and ask him, what do you think about Islam? Right away he will start telling you, well, Islam, you know, we love everybody. Sir, I'm not asking you if you love them or not. I'm asking you, what do you think about Islam? Well, you know, Jesus, he came for everyone. Like, buddy, I'm not asking you Jesus came for who. I'm asking you, what do you think of Islam? He will talk about everything except the question. And if you start saying things which is not nice about Islam, right away they will say to you, oh, you are teaching hate. You are teaching hate. I told you once, I have the I met a guy from a church. It's called Anabaptist church, and this guy, he started attacking me because I am teaching against Islam, and supposedly he is a minister in that church. And he go to his Facebook. I went to his Facebook, and he's posting supposedly what is called nice statements of the Prophet. The Prophet says the best of you is the best to people. The best of you is the best of people. But he wouldn't, because he's an idiot. He did not know that he's talking about the best of you is the best to the Muslims, not to us. We just showed you the best of Muslims is the one who bring us and the chains in our necks, and they force us to embrace Islam. So I hope this, you know, today maybe we have enough. If there's any other question, please let me know before we finish this topic. Anyone have a question? If you have any question, please let me know. So this is really the truth about Islam, and I can go and there's tons of reference, but that will be endless. But this is the truth about this faith religion. You have to join the gang, or you are not safe. This is how Islam grow. Muhammad, he said, "Nusirtu bil-Ra'b." Nusirtu bil-Ra'b, which means I've been victorious by terror. I was victorious by terror. Here we go. You see, it's in the front of you. And this is the Muslim translation, not even my translation. I've been helped by terror. This is false. It's called I've been victorious by terror. In the heart of the enemies. What is the help of Muhammad to spread Islam? Terror. Muhammad saying that clearly. He's not, you know, at least Muhammad is, you see, Muhammad is less hypocrite than all all those Western leaders. He's saying it. You will not see your church leader saying that. You will not say your church leader saying to you Muhammad was victorious by terror. They will say to you Muhammad was a good man and Islam was hijacked by a bunch of bad ones. Imagine the Muslims themselves, they say to us Islam believe in terrorism. Muhammad, he says I believe in terrorism, I am a terrorist, and yet none of us want to say it. You know, you see how mad, like the madness we live in. Muhammad himself says I am being victorious by terror. Our media, our TV stations, our CNNs, Fox News, even your church leaders, your president, your minister, they say the opposite. Here is better translation in this hadith. The Prophet said, I have been given 5 things which were not given to anyone. Let us see what the 5 things. The first thing is Allah made me victorious by frightening my enemies, actually by terror, from a distance of a month or months. Do you see it? Do you see it? But Jim Bush, what his name, Jeb Bush, the brother of George Bush, he said Islam is a great religion. Those potatoes who work for Saudi Arabia, you know, like Jeb Bush, the governor of Ohio, all of them, they are working for Saudi Arabia. All of them, they get paid by them. If you listen to them, as if you are listening to any Muslim. And this is why I get upset from someone like James White, who says to us that ISIS is not Islam. When Muhammad saying to you, I was victorious by 1 month distance by terror, and then you idiot, you say to me Islam is not ISIS. Well, ISIS is not even scaring people by a month this distance. This guy is more scary. Muhammad is more terrifying than ISIS. We don't have decent people to say the truth. Look, this is a guy who go and debate Muslims to prove the Bible to be truth, and then he defend Islam and says Muhammad is not a terrorist. And that's what making me really sick of them. And actually, I'm hoping in the future I can maybe add a phone number so people they can call. I'm sick of Paltalk, you know. I will see how I can do that, but I need people to help me so I can do what I'm planning to do. And until now, really, I'm not getting really the help which we need to do. I pray that the Christians in the future they will help us, and maybe if those people who they really care for what we do make a campaign and to ask Christians to join us to become like to work as a team. I can do what you cannot do. At the same time, I cannot do it alone without people helping me. All right. People they can help by spreading videos. People they can help by talking about what we do, inviting people to this show we are doing, to watch our videos, to investigate Islam, subscribing to our YouTube, or even by donation. There's many ways you can help, and there's no excuse. You are poor, you can pause the video, right? You are poor, you can you can share a video with someone and ask him to watch and learn. This is not about being poor or rich. Poor is the one who have no target in his life. That is poor. Someone live like an animal, who eat, go to the bathroom and sleep, and then after certain time he is dead and nobody remember you. Trust me, you will go, nobody will remember you. Those who work for Christ, they will be remembered. and the first to be remembered by is by Christ himself. So you need to make a decision. You want to be remembered, or you want to be just a name like all those millions who die and they are in the grave and they became bones. There is people who remember until now. Their names is written in our heart. We remember them, for they are different, for they did something. And today you have a great opportunity. We have the technology which can do amazing things. You can reach people out to the end of the world. I have people watching my videos in India. My videos in India is very popular. In Vietnam, imagine. In Chinese website, I cannot even read the website. They send me Chinese website, they have my videos. So you can reach the whole world. This is amazing. And you will be remembered. I'm not going to live forever. I will die one day and my videos will be all over YouTube, including this one. And people will hear my voice for the coming thousands of years, because those will stay in the internet. It's endless. And people will remember me and will remember what I said, and they will remember that this is a guy who was doing what he needed to do. So do you want to be remembered? Join our team. Do something. Do something for you tomorrow, not for you. I mean, not for now, because one day the Lord, he will ask you what you did. What you did in you know, you live in this earth 60, 70, 80, 100 years. What you did. What you will say? I bought a house. I went in a cruise ship. I have nice clothes. I left money for my children. That's not really what you will be asked for, and you know that. So let us work together to expose this filthy cult and be brave. Be brave. You see, the one who is a coward, he have no life. He's not alive now, and he will not live tomorrow. The cowards have no place. Nobody respect them, nobody consider them, and nobody count them. So you decide what you want to be. Do we have any question? Anyone have a question here? All right, I'm just trying to read if there is any questions in the side, but look like we are fine. I made an account. It's called the Arabian Prophet. I will post it later after I finish this video. And underneath, please be sure you subscribe there. And if you share my videos, please tell the others about the other channel. All right, that I made it the official. So in case in the future we lose this one, we will have the other one. All right. Actually, the older one, if you remember it, already is gone. You know, it's suspended. You know. So this is why we are making a new account. So anyway, I think we did enough for today. I want to say thank you for being with us. And again, if you guys like to help us in donation, you can go here. And by the way, when you make a username, you can use a nickname. And later you can make a post here, and people will see your nickname. All right. So there is a name nobody will see when you make the donation. That is a name between you and the company. Even me, I will not see it. All right. And there's a nickname you make. That is the one. It's the same like if you are making a chat username. All right. So if you decide to make a donation, you click here, and then you register. You make a nickname, and that the one will appear. But when you make the payment, then you use the true information in your card, in case you decide to help. But most likely nobody is doing it. Thank you very much. Christ is Lord, and Islam is false. And see you soon. Bye bye.